You're probably watching this because you feel behind, right? You see everyone on your feed locking in, and you're just wondering why you're still stuck in the same loop of scrolling, sleeping in, and feeling guilty about it in the next day. And I need you to realize that it's already March 2026. And I know it feels like the year just started, but honestly, we are already 3 months in. Time is moving so fast, and you have to be careful because one day you're just gonna wake up and it's already December. So stop wasting your time by acting that you have so much time to figure things out. These 30 days are going to pass anyway. You can spend them becoming who you want to be, or you let them slip away while staying exactly the same. The reason you're stuck is because you are choosing comfort of your excuses over the life you actually want. I'm giving you 30 days to just disappear. You don't need to announce it. You don't need a pose of day one for attention. You just need to actually do the work. This challenge isn't about looking better on the outside. It's finally becoming the version of yourself that you want to rely on. Because if you can't commit to 30 days of self-respect, you can't be surprised when your life looks exactly the same from the year now on. So let's get started. Starve your distractions. The first thing that we need to talk about is your focus. Because your biggest problem isn't a lack of talent, it's because you've fried your brain with cheap hits of dopamine. So for the month, we are going on a digital diet. If you're not posting content to build your brand or to make money online, you're not going to be on social media. I know it sounds harsh, but you need to delete these apps. Because if an app is not helping you to grow or learn, it's just useless. It literally just taking up space of your head. And I know I'm gonna say it as often as I can. When you check your DMs or TikTok first thing in the morning, you're basically letting random people on the internet hijack your brain. You're handing over your mood to the world instead of owning it yourself. So put your phone in another room at night and keep it there until you've actually checked in with yourself. You need to be the one in control of your thoughts again. Phase 2, the physical standard, which leads me to your body, because you can expect to have a high-level mindset if you're treating your physical health like it doesn't matter. We are moving away from trying to actually exercising and making it a non-negotiable part of the day. You're gonna hit your 10K steps every single day, no matter what. If you're gonna sit all day, your energy stays low and your brain is gonna be so foggy. So I want you to get outside and move your body so your blood stays circulates. Also, stop eating like you don't care about yourself. No wonder if you're fueling your body with sugar and processed food, you're going to feel like trash. Basically, your body is just garbage. It's just facts. You need at least 120 grams of protein every single day. And when you actually hit your protein goals, your muscles recover, your cravings disappear, and you start looking for snacks just because you're bored. If you actually follow this, your skin clears up, your energy stays stable, and you finally have the stamina to work on your goals for hours. And if you don't, you're going to stay in this cycle of feeling burned out and bloated for no reason. Phase 3, the dopamine reset and mental clarity. Most of you are so overstimulated that a normal task feels like a chore. For these 30 days, I want you to practice intentional boredom. So what I want you to do is stop putting on a podcast or music while you clean your room or while you wash your dishes. Let your brain sit in silence. This is actually where your best ideas come from. When you're constantly consuming, you are not creating. Also start practicing monotasking. Our generation thinks that multitasking is a flex, but it's actually about doing 3 things poorly at once. If you're working, work. If you're eating, eat. And if you're with someone talking, be there. When you train your brain to focus at only one thing at once, your productivity triples. Phase 4, extreme ownership and environment. You will basically get more work done in 2 hours of deep focus than most people do in a whole day of busy work. The next step is taking absolute ownership of your own environment. Your space is a physical representation of your mind. If your room is messy, your thoughts are messy. I want you to spend 10 minutes every single night resetting your space for the next morning. Clean the desk, put your clothes away, and prep your gym fit for the next day. You want to reduce your friction between you and your goals. And also stop being so available to everyone. If your phone is constantly buzzing with group chats and notifications, you're just a slave of other people's agendas. So put your phone on Do Not Disturb for at least 4 hours a day. And don't worry, People will survive when you don't text them back within 5 minutes. Protect your peace and your time because it's so valuable. Phase 5. The social purge and the silence. This is usually where most people fail, mostly because they're afraid of being boring or losing their friends. But I need you to look at the people around you. For these 30 days, you need to be unavailable. If your friends spend their weekends complaining or partying away their potential, they're holding you back. Stop seeking validation from people who are not even happy with themselves and choose solitude for a bit. Learn to sit in a room by yourself without needing a screen or a person to distract you. This is a great way to find out who you are and what you want instead of repeating what everyone else is doing. You don't want to be a slave to other people's opinion, so start being alone with your own thoughts. Because that is the vibe we are going for 2026. Look, success is honestly just a bunch of boring habits repeated every single day when nobody's watching. And that starts with how you treat your rest. Stop looking at sleep as a luxury or something you get to do when you have time. Because sleep is actually a performance tool. If you're staying up past 11 p.m. and you're just scrolling through other people's lives that you don't even know, you're just self-sabotaging yourself. You're waking up tired, uninspired, and already behind. Prioritizing 8 hours of sleep isn't about being lazy. It's about being disciplined enough to know that your brain needs to recover to perform at its best. And if you're sitting there planning your YouTube video or your brand, stop. You don't need a better camera, you don't need a fancy intro, and you don't need to feel ready. Just film it on your phone right now. The truth is, bad content is definitely better than no content. You have to be willing to be a beginner if you ever want to be a professional. The choice is actually yours, which is honestly the scariest part. If you're actually ready to log in, stop letting your life just happen to you. You have exactly 30 days and you can change your life completely. So stop wasting your time and do the action now. Drop a 30 in the comments and I will know who's actually serious about this journey. I'm going to be watching and I'm actually going to be holding you guys accountable. And if you also want to see the raw daily version of mine, make sure to check out my TikTok and my Instagram. I'm posting even more deep dive advices and behind the scenes of my everyday life, so make sure to check up on that. I hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye!